Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about why women are more likely to submit to you when you retain. And why semen retention is not a joke for the faint of heart. It's really not a joke. Like people like to play around with this. They laugh about it when the topic is brought up. They think it's stupid. They think, why would you do that to yourself? And the thing is, if you really wanted to have a different vibration and live in a different type of state of mind, it would be in your best interest to retain and give it up to somebody that you pretty much like. See, the thing is, like, the meaningless relapsing, just letting it go with no regard, that's dead. It's dead. It's not as fun. You're not gonna be as fulfilled as you think you can be. It would be in your best interest to retain, transmute the energy, build a life of abundance, and then when the person comes that you want to be with, then I mean you can do your thing. But before that, like, it would be in your best interest to keep it and then use that energy to build a life of significance. Because I mean, everybody's attracted to the finer things in life. Everybody's attracted to the higher quality things in life. People say quality, or they say quantity over quality, and it really is quality over quantity, because there is a lot of people in the world. There's a lot of men and there's a lot of women. But the thing is, the quality matters significantly. Like, you can say, like, you can say that you have, let's say, maybe a high body count. If you're a guy, like, you have a high body count, and to the thing is, like, to the normal man or woman, to the normal man, like, having a high body count would be deemed as respectable. And the thing is, what you start realizing after you've done it a couple times, you've released a couple times, you start realizing you would rather have quality over quantity. You would rather have maybe a couple or two or three very quality joints, quality significant people in your life, rather than having, like, a significance of body counts. Because the thing is, once you get to a point, you start realizing that behavior, how a person acts, what a person is about, what their aura is a lot more attractive than how they might look. Because the thing is, like, I mean, physical attraction is there. Like, being physically attractive it definitely gets you options. It gets your foot in the door. But after that, what can a guy do? So the woman's behavior that you're with is very what you want it to be. Because, like, the thing is, like, we have all these dudes, let's say, with status. For an example, there's this Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, and he's a professional quarterback. He has a ton of money. He has status and things like that. But there was a report where he got his tooth punched out by his quote unquote girl or his wife. And then I started to realize to myself, so you're telling me that a guy who is literally making millions, he has status, he has purpose, even someone like him can get his tooth punched out and things like that. And then you start realizing that before any of the other exterior type of things, are brought into play, you start realizing how can you make it to the point where she treats you very well, regardless of what you do and what type of purpose that you're exhibiting. You start realizing like the core attraction is more important than material things. You start realizing that you start realizing that it's more important to set down the law, put in let's say things that you're okay with and things that you're not okay with. And then if she's okay with that, then we can move on. But if she doesn't respect that part of you, she doesn't respect that, she walks over your values and things like that, then it would be better to just not have anything. Because like I said, like if you got to the point where you put in so much work to be just a high value, like made a lot of significance in whatever you do, but you're still not getting the respect that you think that you deserve, then it really it goes beyond material possessions, and it really just goes down to behavior and how you act and how you put your values in. Because I mean, it would be in your best interest to stand your guard, to stand your ground. Like if she does something that you're not really okay with, I mean, you can tell her, and then it's pretty much to just, if the things keep going, it would probably just be better to dismiss, to just not tolerate the, if it gets to the point where it's disrespectful or something that you just don't like. So like I said, and the thing is, like, before she knows all these things about you, about what you do, what you are, it goes down to your behavior when you're around her, and how your behavior can change her behavior. Because if you have good behavior, you're standing your guard, you're perceived, the way you act is very, very nonchalant, alpha. It's just very convincing and attractive to people in general. She has no decision but to be, let's say, to act right when she's around you. But the thing is, like, some women don't respect their man. Like, they think they can walk over him and just do things, because the guys don't lay down the law. They budge from their values. They tolerate too much. They just never hold down the law, and this might come back to bite you in the long run if she doesn't respect some of the things that you, let's say, care about. But yeah, so yeah, like, it's just a lot easier for the attraction thing to go its way if you're just laying down your values, laying down the law, and then she likes it, because that's going to put you in check, that's going to put her in check, and things can actually go somewhere. But I mean, if you never lay down the law, if you're too passive, if you care too much, things may literally never go anywhere. Things may never go anywhere. You'll be stuck in the same place, and life goes on. And also, like, in order for her to, let's say, really respect you, you would really have to respect yourself. And for a lot of guys, like, they just don't respect themselves because they're not doing anything that they believe in. They're spending their free time just wasting time. They're passing over opportunities. They're just wasting their time day in and day out. And then somehow they're expecting her to submit to you. They're expecting her to do favors for him, and it really doesn't work like that. It really works like you just become very purposeful in your life. You become happy in your life. You just become very grateful in your life. You're trying to accomplish things. You have things to look forward to. You have multiple things going on, and then you use women more for pleasure instead of things that they need to have. Because a lot of men think that, like, they just need women, They just think they need her so very bad. And if you really like her, it could get to this point. But it's just best to hold down your guard, because like I said, there are some women that you would rather do more for just because of the type of quality that they exhibit, physically, mentally, and what they can do emotionally. And I mean, this is a very big component. So you're willing to go through certain, you might be willing to go through certain things with different type of women. You just might be willing to go to the full extent because of the quality that she brings, because you realize not every single person can bring that type of quality. So but yeah, so if she brings a different type of energy, a different type of quality that you're not really used to, you might be very attracted to this, and then you might start changing yourself. Like I said, quality is more important than quantity. You want to start going for the type of woman who make you want to act out a little bit, make you want to become better, make you want to just go above and beyond in your life, just to become better. And like I said, like, it's a lot easier for things to go somewhere when you're getting this type of energy. Like guys say, like, yeah, they caught over 50, 60, 70 bodies, and I mean, that's cool, but like, how many of those women actually submitted to you other than in the bedroom? Like, how many of them actually submitted to you in other ways? Like, I mean, you can get lucky here, you can hit that, you can do the one night stand, you can do all of that, but at some point you have to realize that in order to get 100% submission from women that you actually desire, you're gonna have to have a lot more things going on than just like physical attraction. Physical attraction gets your foot in the door, but what else? There has to be mental attraction, spiritual attraction. Your mere presence has to give off goosebumps. If you can get her to have goosebumps just by your mere presence, then you're gonna be in a better place than a lot of other guys, because everybody and their mom is trying to do everything in their power to get, close to her. But I mean, what can you do that stands out? What can you do that really stands out? And I mean, the more you can do things that stand out, you can hold your ground, you can just be your best version, it's easier to attract submission from every single person that you come across with, if that's what you want. Like I said, like, quality is so much more important than quantity. Like, you would rather have a few who have full attraction for you, who are willing to submit in every way possible, than have 50 who don't submit to you because you're not the person that you really can. You're not reaching your full potential. So I mean, yeah, all of this is very important. And the thing is about semen retention, it just helps you become more well-rounded, disciplined, and it helps you become your best version. So it's easier for women alike to submit to you if that's what you want them to do. So yeah. So like the video, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.